What's up, Yins? This week on Car Dad Bill, 21 Toyota Venza Limited Hybrid. Let's go for a drive. All right, so let's start up front like we normally do. Venza Hybrid. Notice this grille, smooth grille up front. The blue Toyota logo shows you the hybrid. These are actually LED running lights that are really sharp, and they turn into turn signals when you turn them on. And then you have your obvious LED low beams. 19-inch alloy wheels. It's actually a really nice looking CUV, excuse me. Very nice looking. Metallic pearl paint, streamlined design, straight back, again, upright back, no bumper. Wraparound tail lights with that huge third tail light. Look at that huge third tail light up there, really large. Dual exhaust tips out back. This is the limited edition. Let's look inside and take a look. All right, so we're inside the Venza. I'm gonna turn it on. You see the little welcome symbol that comes up. And the thing to note about this interior is that large screen right there. This swoopy center console area. The gauge cluster is pretty nice looking. And then look how the vents and the materials stack. So you have plastic up here, your fake aluminum trim here, and then you have soft leather here, and it follows the door panel. Also ties in over there. Nice little spot for the keys right here. All your buttons down here for your heated steering wheel and your trunk. Automatic high beams. Your camera views. Typical Toyota steering wheel. This is a touchscreen. You can toggle through different things. You can move it from side to side. I like having it over there. If you need it real quick, you can do that. Or you can jump down here and use it down here. Now, this is the part that I'm not a huge fan of. These are all touch controls. And they're all, I mean, if you bump them with your finger or you bump them with your USB cord, they change. I do like the placement of the vents though. When you're driving, you can put the vents on your hands sometimes if you don't have the heated steering wheel on. But overall, the interior of this Venza is super sharp, very comfortable, nice looking. There's your JBL audio system up there. Your glove box is underneath. Center console has the ability to hide the heated seats and cooled seats. And you flip that up and you have a storage compartment under there as well. Up here is your storage compartment for all your other stuff, my wallet, some gum. Your USB plug is in there, your parking brake is in there, automatic hold, your drive modes and your EV mode. EV mode happens under 25 miles an hour anyway. Let's take a look in the back seat. All right, the back seat test. Can the kids buckle their seat belts? Static seat belts, gotta love it. Sort of a tight back seat. The kids didn't complain necessarily, but it's definitely, you can see that seat's where a normal person would sit, and there's not a whole lot of room there for an adult. And then back there, wait till you see all the stuff I got back there. Let's actually take a look back. There's a button on the back hatch up underneath the symbol. It opens up the trunk. Oh, by the way, the turn signals are down here. I thought that was interesting, and they're LED. Look at all that stuff in there. Full-size golf bag, 2 junior golf bags, car seat, all kinds of stuff in here. So it holds a lot. And you have a pull-down cover if you want to use that to cover up anything that's in here. It attaches on the sides here. Let's go for a ride. All right, guys, so I want to go over a couple numbers with you guys before I get on the road. Just to go over what this Venza has on the sticker. So it's a 21 Venza, 2.5 liter, plus a hybrid drive system, makes a 219 combined horsepower rating. It has an electronic CVT transmission, which means it doesn't have shift points necessarily. It kind of revs up and down the rev range, keeps you in the right spot. It has electronic on-demand all-wheel drive as well. So when you're driving down the road and you slip, Subaru used to say from the wheels that slip to the wheels that grip, and that's kind of the idea. When one wheel goes bad, the other wheels compensate and keep you on the road. It has a 9-speaker JBL sound system, 19-inch alloy wheels outside. The MPG ratings, now Toyota says 39 MPG average. Real time, I'm getting 37.7 miles per gallon average. The MSRP on this one is $39,800. The additional options come with a Stargaze roof, which is that roof I was showing you that has the ability to go from opaque to transparent. It also has the advanced tech package, which gives you the heads-up display and a couple other options. The paint is called Blizzard Pearl. It's like a metallic pearl color. It's really nice. And that brings the bottom line to $43,525. So not crazy expensive for what you're getting, but also, you know, it's over 40 grand. Let's go for a ride. All right, guys, so we're out taking a drive, and I want to go over a couple of the key points to this car that I found to be good and bad. For the starters, the style, the design, the layout of the car. It's a CUV, so it's a compact utility vehicle. Those things always stand out to me. I love the style of new cars. I love the way things are designed, and especially with these newer cars with the LED lights up front. The LED lights in the back of this one are awesome. They go all the way across the tailgate, and then the third brake light at the top is actually the whole top of the back windshield as well. Really stylish looking. Has that dual exhaust in the back. I know it's a hybrid, and I know that you don't really necessarily need dual exhaust for a hybrid vehicle, but it finishes off the look, and it looks really nice. The number two thing, of style and design being number one. Number two thing for me is the comfort and ease of use of this car. I'm not a big fan of the touch buttons on the dash for like the volume and the tuning and all of your other options up there. I like to have a physical knob for that stuff, and you do have a button on the steering wheel for that, but the comfort of the interior of this car, I mean, these seats are outrageously comfortable. One of the more comfortable seats that I've driven in a while, and it's noteworthy to say that. I'm also a big fan of just its drivability. It's a hybrid, so it starts out electric, and it works back and forth between the hybrid drive and electric, but it does it so seamlessly that it's not really noticeable, and it's just very comfortable to drive. I found that to be, you know, a noteworthy thing as well. Number three thing on the list is the sound system. Now, JBL sound systems in Toyotas in the past were not as loud and clear and strong as this one is. And this one is definitely tops of the last couple years of JBL sound systems that have been going into these cars. I find it incredibly, you know, good to listen to. I can listen to any kind of music. I listen to hip hop and R&B a lot, and the drum and bass and the bass sound systems, you know, usually sound systems can't keep up with that stuff. They get a little distorted, or they don't have strong enough bass for my liking. And this one has a separate subwoofer in the back, and by all means, I mean, it keeps up with any song I put on. Sounds great at high volume and wonderful. One of my quirks with this car, though, I have to say, is this moonroof. And I'll open it up so you guys can kind of see the back of it back here. There is an option for you to get a moonroof in this vehicle. You have to get a different trim level, I believe. I have to talk to Toyota about that for sure. But this moonroof, as you can see, it's kind of like frosty, and then you hit a button and it becomes transparent. So it goes back and forth, and that's kind of a cool feature in the way that it does that. It goes back and forth between being opaque and being transparent again. But I want it to open, or at least vent, or do something. And it's very static. So it's kind of a weird give or take. I mean, I don't know. One of my quibbles with the car. All right, so my last quibble with the car, problem with the car, personally, is that it's kind of tight in here. The dashboard's really close to you. Obviously this camera is really close to me right now while I'm talking to you, and it's on the windshield where I normally put it. But it's just, everything's very close together. It feels very tight and confined in here. Some people are not gonna like that. Some people are gonna, you know, it is what it is. Like, personally, reviewing cars and driving all different vehicles, you know, you get to see different vehicles all the time. This one just has a little bit more of a tight feeling. But I do, however, find the dashboard and the doors and the different materials they use inside here to be very appealing and aesthetically pleasing for driving. All right, guys, it's Car Dad Bill signing off for this week. Appreciate you guys watching. Real cars, real people for real life. Subscribe wherever side it's on. Like the video. Send me some comments. Let me know if I'm doing things right, doing things wrong, what you guys want to see. Look forward to seeing you guys next week.